Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Daltonian95 coming with another Age of the Primes video, and we're taking a look at the Prime of the Elements himself, Alchemist Prime. So, as you expect, it's just your standard Age of the Primes logo. Why is there probably cats already? Anyways, got nice images there of him in robot and vehicle mode. Very Earth-style Cybertronian vehicle. It's like a weird hybrid, but it is meant to be a Cybertronian vehicle. 17 steps. We got Alchemist Prime, the 13, you get his logo there. And you got some of the other primes, and then, of course, there he is right there. 17 steps, robot vehicle, showing off the lenses, which in some cases are affixed to his face, but in this case, with what Hasbro's wanting to do, they are separate accessories. So there it is, and there he is, using them as little daggers, I guess, or axes. So let's go ahead and get them open and check them out. And here we have Alchemist Prime out of his packaging, and yeah, he looks pretty good. He looks like, you know, a mix of different versions of Macadam, as he would eventually become. One of the few primes that does survive many millions of years, dozens of, or not more than dozens of battles. Yeah, the one prime to live through all that, and he establishes a bar for, you know, all Cybertronians to visit. So, I mean, if you watch Cyberverse, you know of Macadam and how he looks kind of like Thew, or I guess he's going by Toy Grind now. Yeah, I do like the little details to add with the little goggles, little kind of, I guess, mid-century mustache, kind of like that 1920s. Maybe I'm clear off on that, but kind of looks like an aviator, but also gives you that kind of scientist vibes. If I were to equate it to any like similar fictional character, I'd say the mustache, and yeah, I guess the mustache kind of reminds me of Alex Louise Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist. So I don't know, but really nice paintwork throughout here. What, you know, areas are painted. You get some silver, of course, gold. So silver on the forearm, silver on the chest, kind of giving that grill look. You got some gold here. You got gold for the collar, some gold throughout parts of the head there. Of course, silver, black, and blue on the face. You got some gold there on his waist piece. Then on the knees, you've got silver and gold together. You've got black for the sides of the legs, black fists, kind of a gunmetal gray for the biceps, thighs, and hips. Of course, black in the abdomen. Right here, some translucent blue. And speaking of translucent blue, we've got the lenses. Now, the actual lenses that he's supposed to have are supposed to be permanently affixed to his face, but Hasbro's given us a physical version for him to use as weapons. So you can just plug them into his hands as like little daggers, or even mount them on his arm as either little blasters or arm-mounted blades, which works the other way around a little bit better. Even then, they don't really do anything, so they're just better used as little blades like this, but then you can plug them into his hands. I got these backwards. But first, actually, let's go ahead and take a closer look at these. So you got Alchemist Prime symbols there, or symbol there. And then you got the ancient Autobot symbol. So there's that. And then here you've got the Blendtron symbol. So Elfaorca, or Elaforca, and I can't remember the other two. But yeah, it's the Blendtron or Heralds of Unicron. So kind of fits with the whole primes being created to fight against the power and corruption of Unicron. But like some of the other primes, he does not have any wrist swivel, unfortunately. You just have these together. Rotate his biceps, which we'll get into articulation soon. I completely glossed over that. Plug these together, and he can see either the truth, reality of certain things, or their material composition. So, again, it fits into the whole bit of him being an alchemist. Like, you can see the chemical formula of everything. Again, for me, it fits into the whole Full Metal Alchemist thing of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. And that's kind of what he does. I mean, it's probably how he helped, I mean, maybe helped creation with some of the weapons, is maybe helping Solus find materials best suited for their weapons. But anyways, head is on a ball joint. It is kind of further back on his head due to the transformation. So it does jump forward a little bit. It does look a little awkward. His head sticks out further, more forward than his shoulders. You get full rotation all the way out. Bicep swivel. It is really tight on my copy. 90 at the elbow, no wrist. You do get a waist swivel. Forward and back at the hips. And out to there, so you can get full splits. He does have a short torso. You get a thigh swivel. 90 at the knee. And ankle tilt. So, yeah, pretty simple little figure. So bring in some more of the primes. We have Megatronus, Solus, and Prima. So there's 4 out of 7 primes. I do have Star Optimus, but it is going to be hard to display him here. I need to figure out how I'm going to do that review, but it will come out hopefully before the end of the year. I know I'm way behind, currently recording this 2 months after getting this figure, so yeah, very, very far behind on my videos. So let's go ahead and get rid of these guys and get into transformation. So to get started on transformation, we want to go ahead and fold the fists in just there. You don't want to fold them all the way down because they will just pop out, I believe. I'll bring these sections down, rotate the shoulders around. That keeps popping off. It is one design similarity that he does share with Siege Ironhide, which a lot of people have been making comparisons between this and that mold. Just bring this around, bring that up, down. I'm going to open up the chest, fold the head in, close that up, bring this section up and back. Actually, before we do that, rotate the waist around, bring back that, open up the legs, fold in the foot, and bring the arm back. This kind of comes up and around. There we go. These will kind of lock together. Then tab the forearms together, just like that. Bring this up, bring up that foot. All tab together. And there we have my Cronus, or not my Cronus, Alchemist. Forget he's coming up very soon as well, but Alchemist in his vehicle mode. And I take these, just plug these on top, kind of form like either light bars or something. It is definitely a mix between Earth and Cybertronian. Definitely leading on the Cybertronian. Not happy that we went back to the clip-on wheels. That is very disappointing. I thought we were done with this Hasbro. Come on. I mean, it still rolls just fine, but ugh. But you do get some silver headlights. You get some more of that kind of good metal gray here for this intake. Very alien-looking windshield. And then the rest of this is just all Cybertronic vehicle. You got the knees sticking out here. Nothing new color scheme wise. I mean, you do get a lot more of the black coming through, and of course, the gray on the wheels. Again, rolls just fine. It's just a very strange vehicle, and I don't like the clip-on wheels. And even without, looks fine. I've seen a lot of people compare this to Prime Bulkhead, and yeah, I can see it. Maybe Bulkhead is a descendant of Alchemist. I mean, it kind of works with the whole space bridge thing, and both animated and can't remember what it was with Prime. I don't know if it was for Energon or Synthen or something. It's been so long since I've watched all of Prime, I can't remember. But he was doing something with formulas just out of a fit of craziness or something. Again, it's been a while. So there is Alchemist in vehicle mode. He definitely is a thicker vehicle in the back, whereas the front, it's just more kind of SUV, but it is fill out back here. So just running out of things to say, kind of rambling. So let's go ahead and get him back into robot mode. Unclip the roof here. Just go ahead and do the same thing down on the legs. Open that up. Bring down that and the foot. Same thing here. Bring that down. Bring down the foot. Straighten that out. Flip these around. And back up to here. Actually, not yet. Bring this forward, then clip that in. Open up the chest. No, too early to open up the chest. It's been a while since I've done his transformation, so fold this back, bring this up, rotate the waist after doing both the arms here. Now we can open up the chest plate, flip out his head, bring down the arms, close up the panels on his legs, and there we have Alchemist back in robot mode. Give back his lenses, and I guess we'll get into final thoughts. So when it comes to Alchemist Prime, he obviously isn't my favorite Prime, but he still does look really cool. Like, I don't know. Some of the Primes have been kind of hit or miss. More hits than misses, obviously, but I don't know, just something about Alchemist both looks really cool, but also it performs not as great as I would have hoped. And we'll be seeing that again with Alpha Trion. I've already got him in, and he's pretty good. Does have a few issues that I have personally with him. And I did miscount. It's 4 out of the 8 primes, because I forgot about Onyx for some reason. I did also just get him in shortly after Alpha Trion, or same time as Alpha Trion, whatever. I'm going to stop rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out the links down below. Alchemist, not the best, but still a lot of fun. So I hope that says something about him. So yeah, again, hope you guys enjoyed. Again, check out those links below. Check out my Age of the Primes playlist, as well as my Studio Series playlist, and be sure to check out Axelon News every other Saturday. We got one coming up this coming Saturday, where we will be going over the news that is coming out at the time that this video goes up. Will be Transformers Day, so Alchemist Prime on Transformers Day. Way to go. Anyways, see you guys all next time. So long. Take care.